Hello, everyone, and welcome to a special presentation of the AEW Women's World Championship Eliminator Tournament right here on BleacherReport.com. I'm Excalibur, and I will be joined a little bit later by Taz to call all of the action here for you tonight. We will have three big matchups, including the finals of the Japanese side of the bracket, as well as a special six-person tag team match. The finals on the Japanese side, Yuka Sakazaki, the magical girl, will take on Aniki, Ryo Mizunami. And in the semifinal round of the U.S. bracket, Thunder Rosa will take on Riho, with the winner advancing to the U.S. finals to take on Nyla Rose. And in a special non-tournament matchup, AEW Women's World Champion Hikaru Shida teams up with Mei Suruga and Rin Katakura to take on Emi Sakura, Veni, and Maki Ito right now.
Special 6-men タッグマッチ30分一本勝負。まずはじめに青コーナーに伊藤真希選手の入場です。
Taz, the return to AEW of the cutest in the world, the woman who stole the hearts of just about everybody in the first round of the Women's World Championship Eliminator Tournament, Maki Ito.
She has such great energy. She's a great entertainer. Let's listen to this. Listen. Let's just lay out and listen, my friend. We'll fight up. We can talk now when she's dancing. I think she's gonna sing, bro.
Well, no, she's about to start singing.
Track. I love
続
it.
きまして同じく青コーナーよりベニー選手の
This
入
will
場
be
です。
a six-person tag team matchup as we see the entrance of Veni, who also turned a lot of heads in the opening round matchup, Taz.
I like Veni. I think she's got really good ground game. You know, her mat game is really good. Her intensity is tremendous. I didn't know a ton about Veni before this tournament, but watching her compete, I'm looking forward to seeing this match right now with Ito. This should be really, really good stuff.
Well, interestingly enough, Veni faced Emi Sakura in the first round of the tournament and actually cracked Sakura's tooth with a big kick, and we'll be teaming with Emi Sakura here tonight. So it'll be interesting to see how they are able to coexist after that little dental mishap.
Absolutely. Well, that happens. And then, as you said, teams, yeah. And that's, sometimes you put that stuff aside.
続きまして同じく青コーナーより桜恵美選手の入場です。
Emi Sakura, Your Highness, by far the most experienced competitor in this six-person tag team matchup, and the person that actually trained two of her opponents here tonight in Hikaru Shida and Mei Suruga. So it'll be interesting to see how that teacher-student relationship plays out. A good catch on the crown.
Yeah, it's a big crown, very impressive. The robe, cape, gimmick, and the crown. I love it. I'm a big fan of that.
Maybe get one in orange?
変わりまして赤コーナーより
And black.
駿河メイ選手の入場です。
And Mei Suruga, the Big Apple girl, making her return to AEW. Another person that turned a lot of heads in her opening round matchup. Taz, you know, I think that the really cool thing about this tournament, and I said it before, but it bears repeating, that we get to introduce a lot of pro wrestlers that the AEW fans might not have seen in a tournament like this.
I agree, and I think that the bulk of the AEW fan base is wide open to learning about some of these new athletes over in Japan. So that's what's cool about this tournament.
続きまして同じく赤黒のより門倉凛選手の入場
Rin
です
Katakura to make her entrance. She, I think, had one of the toughest first round draws in Aja Kong. But, you know, Tez, I mean, against somebody with the reputation, the history, the legacy of Aja Kong, Rin Katakura really comported herself well.
No, she did. She did. And it's not easy, to your point, when you're dealing with someone with iconic level and legacy, you know, in Kong, you know, that's a tough draw. That's a tough deal. But this young lady, she's all business, focused, and looking forward to seeing her compete in this multi-woman matchup, this tag matchup here.
最後に赤コーナーより志田光選手の入場です
And the captain of her team, the AEW Women's World Champion Hikaru Shida.
Well, speaking of the AEW fan base, they're well familiar with this young lady, the AEW Women's World Champion, the awesome Shida. Big fan of hers. I know you are too, Excalibur.
Yeah, Shida has, I mean, she really, I mean, she was a force to be reckoned with in 2019, but in 2020 really broke out onto her own and became a worldwide celebrity, for lack of a better term, when she became the AEW Women's World Champion, when she defeated Nyla Rose.
Absolutely, and you know, listen, I do think not just AEW fans, but fans throughout North America learning about Shida has been awesome for the past couple of years.
日本女子プロレススペシャルシェイクスメンタッグマッチ30分一本勝負青コーナーキューティスインザワールド伊藤マキ同じく青コーナー日本初ジェンダーレスプロレスラーベンギ同じく青コーナーヨーハイです桜エミギ赤コーナーアジアドリームタッグ選手権保持者アップルガールセレカネギ同じく赤コーナーウェーブ認定タッグ選手権保持者クールなニードルフィッシュカノクラリーム同じく赤コーナー AEW 女子世界選手権保持者シダヒカル
It's important to mention Excalibur just so
レフェリートミー
fans that are watching this right now, you might be hearing during the ring introductions voices. That's the Japanese commentator speaking. So that wasn't you and I, Excalibur, just so people know.
No, we weren't whispering into each other in Japanese.
Oh, all right.
This six-person matchup about to get underway. You saw on Shida's side, her partners, all three of them, possession of titles. Of course, Shida, the AEW Women's World Champion. Rin Katakura, one half of the Pro Wrestling Wave Tag Team Champions with Itsuki Aoki. And Mei Saruga, one half of the Asia Dream Tag Team Champions with Balian Aki. Right now. Things getting off to a fiery start here.
Yeah. Well, Shida's team wanted to, they extended hands to shake before the bout. And,
look at this.
They weren't going to have it.
Combination attack.
Oh, my God.
On the AEW Women's World Champion, Hikaru Shida. Veni and Emi Sakura teaming up, and Maki Ito could be looking for the Kokeshi.
Nobody there. And now you got to be careful because Shida will capitalize on the mishap of Ito.
Maki Ito sent face first to that top turnbuckle pad. Hikaru Shida, a hammer throw reversed. Ito charging in, big diving back elbow.
Yeah, good speed on that diving back elbow.
And Ito asking who is the cutest in the world. Of course, it's Ito-chan, Taz.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I completely agree. Hi. Well, she's quite the entertainer besides athlete, and Shida is also. They have a lot of similarities, these two girls, as far as backgrounds outside of wrestling. Not enough. Not enough.
Shida, though.
Yeah.
not enough, just as you said, Taz. Shida asking for more. Maki Ito hammering the AEW Women's World Champion. Uh-oh. Maki Ito.
She's trying to fire herself up.
And, oh, the big step into the headbutt.
She's intense. I love it, man. I love it. I'm a big fan of it.
Oh, the step up Gamengiri there. The face kick by Hikaru Shida dropped Maki Ito.
Right on the
Single
button,
shot.
dude. Right on the button on the side of the jaw. Good way to knock somebody out.
Yeah, Taz, we've seen Hikaru Shida, what a dangerous striker she is, but right now, Emi Sakura finding out how big of a, how heavy of a hitter Rin Katakura is.
Yeah, no doubt. Watch out. Oh!
Diving foot stomps there. Rin Katakura has Emi Sakura in her sights. Great drop kick, backing Sakura up to the corner. And Katakura charging in. Cannonball senton.
Yeah, straight into the face of Sakura. It just nailed her. A lot of intensity here between all 6 of these ladies.
Rin Katakura taking control of the wrist of Emi Sakura. Looking for the crucifix. Nope. Sakura breaks free. Oh, man.
Nice job. Nice job on that backbreaker.
We saw Rin Katakura go for those falling clotheslines earlier, and Emi Sakura countered and then dropped her down with a second backbreaker, punishing the spine of Rin Katakura.
Yeah, focused on the spine with that double unhook backbreaker. Now Venny, let's see what she's got in mind. She's got definitely a swagger about her and an attitude, just punking her out with her feet.
Getting our first look at Venny in this 6-person tag team matchup. Venny not impressed by the strikes of Rin Katakura.
Venny's got a lot of height, and she's got a lot of toughness. She's not even affected by those forearm shots. Oh, God! Dude, she might have just broke her eardrum. She caught her on the whole side of her ear and head.
But, oh, look at that. Mei Saruga tripping out the legs of Venny, giving Rin Katakura a bit of a reprieve in the drop kick against the ropes.
You heard Katakura before, and she goes, okay, and she came in, boy, and just dropped her with the drop kick.
Venny getting up to their feet as Rin Katakura heads up to the top. Katakura shotgun dropkick knocks Venny all the way across. Venny rolled through, though.
She's not affected. Oh, there's a drop. Straight forward foot to the face.
Venny, great explosion there. Hoisting Katakura up. Powerbomb attempted. Venny put... Great power being shown by both competitors here.
Oh, Northern Lights here. Northern Lights.
Katakura, Northern Lights suplex. Just a 2 count, though.
Great job on that back off. The explosion. That bridge was great. That kick was great, too.
Rin Katakura charging in. Venny. DDT gets spiked. I thought Venny was going to counter, but Rin Katakura able to bring her weight down on the pendulum. And Mei Saruga just shoved her partner. She shoved Shida off the...
Drilled her with that DDT, and now, oh, look at this. Oh!
The springboard diving foot stomps to the spine.
Full Nelson with a bridge. Look at this. This is great. Great submission. Awesome bridge right here by this young lady.
Yeah, the cattle mutilation there, or the apple mutilation, if you like, from the Big Apple girl. Mei Saruga, Venny using that length, though, to get their foot on the bottom rope.
Yeah, rangy, long limbs. Venny able to break the count with a foot on the ropes. Very good mat sense right there.
And, you know, it is worth observing that this is a smaller ring than typical in AEW, Taz, and allows a rangy competitor like Venny to get the rope breaks a little easier.
Great observation, dude. I totally agree with you. I believe it's probably a 16 by 16 ring. That's what it looks like.
Oh, look at this
wait a
roll-up
minute.
here by Mei Saruga. But Veni counters, picking Saruga up in the Cazadora.
Oh!
Sat out with the face buster. And Veni now
Look at the moonsault maybe here. Look at this. Great job with that springboard moonsault. Second rope.
hooks the far leg, covers. And yeah, to your point, Taz, this, I believe, 16 by 16 ring, the AEW ring standard is a 20-foot by 20-foot ring. So that's a lot of extra distance that's not there for the competitors.
Now here comes Her Highness. Oh! By the hair.
Emi Sakura, of course, trained Hikaru Shida, also trained the woman she's in the ring with right now, Mei Saruga.
Big advantage when you have that, as you know, Excalibur, you've trained someone, you basically taught them just about everything you know, and you're one step ahead of them. That's what we see right here with Sakura. And hey-oh.
Oh wow! Look at this, Maki Ito putting those idle vocal skills to. Wow, she's really holding that note high.
You're not kidding. And she's.
Oh, the Kokeshi!
I don't think I've called a lot of matches, brother, in my career. This is unique.
Yeah, and I think a little collateral damage there is the hard head of Maki Ito came crashing down on her own partner.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Some disagreement here.
Now Veni's tagged herself in.
Tagged herself in Veni tagged themselves in by tagging Emi Sakura on the head. Not sure I've seen that before.
That's crushing. Oh my God.
And Mei Saruga, the least experienced competitor in this matchup, but she knows a thing or two about punching against her weight.
No, she does. And she saw that wasn't working. She just gets creative and stomps the feet.
And Veni being brought up. Veni, though, the length proving to be too much. They scooped up Mei Saruga, slammed her down.
Big slam. When you give it up height to someone, I can tell you from experience, these are big body slams when you're a lot shorter than someone.
Veni with the cover, lateral press. 2 count only from Tommy.
Body slam, as you know, Excalibur, is a basic fundamental move that one of the first moves you learn as a pro wrestler. But it actually, a lot of people don't realize, it hurts like hell.
It does.
It really does.
It's a fundamental move as a part of pro wrestling because it's so effective as Maki Ito wrenching back on Mei Saruga.
Ich ni son shi. So I speak count Japanese.
Look at this.
English, and then she's just destroying him.
Emi Sakura and Maki Ito punishing Mei Saruga from the front and the back. Ito covers, hooks the far leg. Again, just
Maki Ito, man, she's got some kind of personality, and she's got a lot of in-ring skill for sure, man. She's vicious.
Maki Ito was a part of a Japanese idol group, a pop group, for lack of a better term. But she got fired due to just being unpopular and then made the transition into pro wrestling where she's become very popular.
Well, I think she's in the right line of work. She fits in, and she's, like we said, multi-talented young lady. Speaking of talented, Emi Sakura just dropping everybody.
Emi Sakura
Oh, God.
and Mei Saruga. These two have squared off a lot in Gato Move Pro Wrestling and also Choco Pro in the Ichigaya Chocolate Square. Perhaps the smallest venue in all the world.
Well, we have a second, Excalibur. I want to tell you, you did a great job on round one when you did solo announcing. It was phenomenal.
Hey, thanks,
really,
Taz.
really
Appreciate
great
that.
job.
Oh, look at this, Mei Saruga
buddy.
rolling up.
Not sure if anybody's told you in the company. I just want to
This
let
is
you know
actually the
that.
first I've heard of it. Mei Saruga up to the top, looking for. She was looking for the victory roll. Great bridge, avoiding contact from Emi Sakura.
Oh, here we go. Here we go, dude. Up.
Emi Sakura was looking for those Angels' wings. But big wind-up and a right elbow strike. The scoop.
Power.
And the slam. And you
Big
can
intensity. She's got to tag out, though. She's got to get Shida in this thing if she can.
And Mei Saruga makes the tag out to Hikaru Shida. Shida charging in, drops her mentor, Emi Sakura. And
AEW Women's Champion, known for those great knee strikes, all sorts of knee strikes from any angle in the ring at any time.
This could be trouble for Ito, Sakura, and Veni.
Pretty creative right there by Shida.
Most certainly is. As Shida with Emi Sakura over the ropes, we've seen this, the big running knee lift.
Yeah, that's something that AEW Women's World Champion Shida does a lot, and it's kind of one of her staples things, that rising knee on the apron that always works.
And, look at this, reverse Cazadora, and steps through, double knee drop into the pin. Almost like a Meteora there from Hikaru Shida.
Definitely was all the weight on Emi's head and neck area, but she was able to kick out.
Think Shida, look at that, the nails being dug into the back. Shida might have been thinking Falcon Arrow there, but Sakura had it countered, but Shida had it countered right there with the Cabradora, the tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Oh, tilt-a-whirl, speaking of tilt-a-whirls, there's a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker there.
And this is that teacher-student relationship between these two. They're thinking with the same mind. And again!
Yeah. And they're just one at each other. No one can interfere.
And it's
God!
important to note that Shida and Sakura have the most experience against one another, wrestling in all sorts of tag team matches. But Hikaru Shida's never actually defeated Emi Sakura one-on-one. She defeated her in an exhibition match, but not in an actual pro wrestling match. Yeah. So it's that Shida's still looking for that as she is beating down.
Beating the hell out of her. I mean, not many people can go toe-to-toe with strikes with Shida, and you can see why. She's nasty.
Emi Sakura escaped out, almost like a crossroads there.
She pulled out. Yeah, she didn't get all of that for sure. She was able to get out a little bit.
She's about to rock Hikaru Shida, the diving body press. Ooh! Big chop there by Emi Sakura with a jumping knee strike. Maki Ito.
Yeah, Ito now, but Shida
coming off
DDT,
the middle rope with a swinging DDT. Shades of Super Delphin there. But the thrust kick to the jaw.
Look at Vemi's kick.
Emi with one of their own went for the leg lariat. Mei Suruga faked high, comes off the middle, the big apple punch. Mei Suruga.
She's telling Shida.
She is
trying to get her going here.
Yeah, she's trying to psych up Shida. Mei Suruga and Hikaru Shida have like a big sister, little sister relationship, both being students of Emi Sakura. And now
kicked her in the forehead.
Great tag team offense there. And I don't know
whatever the hell it was, it worked.
It was an assisted splash by Mei Suruga.
Leaning Tower of Tokyo.
Hammer throw to the ropes. Blocked by Emi Sakura. Now Suruga and Shida sending Emi Sakura. Meeting of the minds there.
Sunset flip.
But look at this.
She's got a stretch muffler going. Well, yeah, she does.
Yeah, but
stretched.
Emi Sakura has both of her students tied up and with submission holds locked in on each other.
It's crazy what just happened right there, dude.
Emi Sakura again, that diving body press. Making the tag out to Veni. Veni headed up to the top rope, coming down. Orihara moonsault from Veni, and they spring back up to their feet. You heard ring announcer Rikiya Shindo give the 10-minute call in this matchup. This special 6-person tag team match has a 30-minute time limit, so.
Yeah, and these ladies have been leaving it all in the ring and out of the ring. It's been physical, man, for sure.
And, it's Hikaru Shida, she left Japan. Actually, when her last match before coming to AEW, she produced her own wrestling show, wrestling multiple times that night, and was actually defeated by Mei Suruga in her third match of the night. But right now, Veni
Oh, ripcord.
Ripcord clothesline by Veni, but the leg Larry just plowed into Hikaru Shida.
Again, those lengthy legs of Veni are lethal. Now, Emi Sakura, now where's she going here? Maybe Veda Bomb. Oh, no, she twisted.
Twisting with it, and now Veni up to the top. Moonsault press. Veni makes the cover. 1, 2, no.
Oof, barely. Barely with that save.
Veni and Hikaru Shida, no shortage of history between these two, competing against one another in a series in Pro Wrestling Wave, but Shida avoids the, oh! Big right elbow shot there from Hikaru Shida.
Wow.
And Hikaru Shida looking again for Falcon Arrow.
German, oh, nice. Release German, beautifully done. Shida's up, though.
And he countered, but Maki Ito, the big headbutt. Veni looking perhaps for the Liger bomb, hits it, sits out with it. 1, 2, no! Shida firing that right shoulder up off the canvas.
Hikaru Shida showing that toughness, hence why she's the AEW Women's World Champion. Triple tough.
Veni making their way up to the top, but Rin Kadakura cuts Veni off.
Kadakura now, which maybe she's going snow. I don't think it was. Oh, wait. Wow.
Hurricane Rana off the top rope. Veni spilling to the other side of the ring, to the outside. But Hikaru Shida not done with Veni yet.
Thought she was going to go superplex, but she didn't. Now look at Shida. She's going after Veni here.
Whoa, Shida bringing Veni in the hard way.
Shades of my man, the Machine Brian Cage right there.
Shida, the second vertical suplex there, covers 1, 2, no, Veni kicking out. And Hikaru Shida, the Tamashi. Oh no!
Sakura with the save.
Emi Sakura with a save. If it weren't for that, I think Veni would have been out. We've seen Hikaru Shida use that Tamashi. Uh-oh. All three partners collide. The crisscross drop kick.
That was awesome.
And now Hikaru Shida does the deal. The Falcon Arrow. 1, 2, no! Veni kicks out.
And Shida's shocked. So am I. I thought she had her dead to rights right there.
Hikaru Shida.
Veni's not even. She don't even know where the hell she is right now. Watch this knee. Knee coming.
Veni very dazed. There it was. The Tamashi. Deep stack. And the 3. A tremendous victory for Hikaru Shida here in this special 6-person tag team match. It was a back and forth affair, but Taz, Hikaru Shida victorious in the end.
I'll tell you what, it was, I don't care if you're a fan of just rather see women wrestle or rather see males wrestle. It don't matter. If you're a pro wrestling fan, you saw a ton of action in that thing. A lot of physicality, tons of entertainment. It was a blast to call. It was a blast to watch. What a victory for this team.
Oh, look at this, though. Emi Sakura does not take kindly to being upstaged by her student, Hikaru Shida. And now Maki Ito laying in shots. Things have just broken down. Uh-oh.
Yeah, now Shida's had enough of Maki Ito. Ooh, God.
Maki Ito being sent to the outside. And now Emi Sakura attacking her own partner.
That was a partner. Yeah, it was a teammate.
Well, things have absolutely broken down, but right now, Rin Kadakura, Hikaru Shida, and Mei Suruga victorious here tonight in this action-packed 6-person tag team match.
やりました。これが日本の女子プロレスです。
Well, our 2 remaining matches are tournament contests here tonight in the semifinals on the U.S. side of the bracket. Thunder Rosa and Riho face off to find out who will meet Nyla Rose in the U.S. finals. But coming up next in the Japanese finals, Yuka Sakazaki and Ryo Mizunami face off to see who will advance.
AEW 世界女子オーダー次期挑戦者決定トーナメント3回戦 最後3番決勝戦シングルマッチ20分一本勝負を行いますまずはじめに青コーナーより坂巻優太選手の入場です
And our final match from Warabi Wrestle Budokan in Saitama, Japan is the Japanese side of the bracket finals of the Women's World Championship Eliminator Tournament. And our first finalist to make their entrance will be none other than the magical girl herself.
Look at the energy, huh, of this young lady. She is just always got that infectious smile.
Yuka Sakazaki defeating Mei Saruga in the first round of the tournament, and then Emi Sakura in the semifinal round. So defeating a student, then teacher, and now hopes to make it a clean sweep here tonight against Ryo Mizunami.
変わりまして赤コーナーより水波亮選手の入場です
And Rakia Shindo, our Japanese ring announcer, introducing the other half of this brackets tournament final round.
It's going to be a battle, dude. Mizunami is locked in always.
Yeah. Anaki, Ryo Mizunami with tournament victories over Maki Ito, which was, I think, heartbreaking for a lot of people, Taz.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah,
And
big fan base.
And then defeating Aja Kong in the semifinal round. It was Ryo Mizunami's first career win over Aja Kong. So, you know, Mizunami has to be riding high here, Taz.
Big momentum, big momentum. Gotta tell you, when I hear some of this music from Tokyo, from Japan, it reminds me of my days at Roppongi going to the clubs back in the 90s, you know?
Yeah, you and a super strong suplex machine.
挑戦者決定トーナメント3回戦最後は決勝戦シングルマッチ20分一本勝負青コーナーエンジョイガール坂巻優太 赤コーナーみんなの兄貴三波亮太
ありがとうございます。
Before we kick off this final round matchup on the Japanese side of the bracket, want to remind everyone that tomorrow night on youtube.com/AEW, either Riho or Thunder Rosa will take on Nyla Rose in the U.S. Finals. The winners of the Japanese and U.S. Finals will meet this Wednesday night on Dynamite, with the winner advancing to Revolution next Sunday, March 7th, to take on AEW Women's World Champion Hikaru Shida.
You want to talk about two of the most hard-hitting women in all of pro wrestling worldwide. You're talking about Thunder Rosa and Nyla Rose, so get ready.
Yeah. Taz, really a lot of firepower in this tournament.
Tommy's back. Man, she took a whacking there, huh?
Yeah. But Ryo Mizunami is fired up here. And Yuka Sakazaki.
The magical girl, she's like, okay, I'll get in now and face this bigger person that wants to destroy me.
Maybe a little intimidated.
A little bit.
By Ryo Mizunami. Mizunami, you can see just all confidence here tonight, Taz.
Yes, but her hand is getting crushed by Mizunami right now. She's crushing her hand, dude.
Well, I guess message sent. As Tommy calls for the bell, and the Japanese bracket tournament final.
Here we go.
Gets underway.
High stakes here, buddy.
The winner of this matchup will face the overall U.S. winner on March 3rd, Dynamite, a big Crossroads edition. And also that evening, we will see Shaquille O'Neal and Jade Cargill team up to take on Red Velvet and Cody Rhodes. All of that and so much more this Wednesday, 8/7 Central on TNT.
Yeah, will be a massive Dynamite show for sure. Crossroads, no doubt about it. Now, quick go behind right there, but got armbarred by Mizunami, did the magical girl.
Yeah, Yuka Sakazaki gonna have to use all of her speed and guile to counteract Ryo Mizunami's power advantage, and there she does so.
Sakazaki just did what you said, Excalibur. You're correct, and now has control of that wrist with a 2-on-1 on the arm.
But great counter there by Ryo Mizunami. Mizunami keeping digging that elbow into the shoulder of Yuka Sakazaki. And
you hear the pain that Sakazaki is in.
Taz, I don't know if you noticed this, but when
I probably did.
Yuka Sakazaki was making her entrance, you could see on the back she had her neck and upper back. You can see it right there on the shot.
Yeah, the tape.
All taped up,
yep.
And so, a neck injury, shoulder injury can do a lot to exacerbate a neck injury.
I can tell you from experience, having my neck broke and then also tearing my shoulders up in different times in my career, it is connected, everything from the rotator cuff to your shoulder griddle. So that's exactly what Yuka is dealing with right now from Mizunami.
But there we see the agility, and then the top wrist lock, taking Ryo Mizunami down to the mat.
Transferring over to the head, which is good. Control the head, control the body, as the wrestling cliche goes, but it's a true thing. So you want to tighten up on that headlock if you can. I would like to see Yuka try to get an underhook with the headlock, but no matter. She's using her speed, but it didn't work.
Coming back with the drop kick, but Ryo Mizunami not fazed by it. Yuka, once again, an explosive burst. But Ryo Mizunami didn't.
Yeah, Ryo, she's bigger. She's tough, too.
And she is not budging an inch. Ooh, stop to the spine. And Mizunami continuing the punishment here on Yuka Sakazaki. Yuka elevates up and over. Ryo Mizunami. Oh, wild swing and a miss.
Watch out. Be careful of a German here, maybe. Oh, look at those elbows. How tight was that elbow? Elbow, I should say. Here's another one.
Ooh, but Yuka able to avoid contact. Drops down and out. A little bit of an eye poke there.
Little poke in the eyes. It worked.
Uh-oh. Yuka. Momentum stopped there by Mizunami. As Mizunami now with the waist lock. Attempted German suplex. Yuka escapes out the back door, rolls her up. 1, 2. Just a 2 count.
Small package.
Yep, inside cradle. Mizunami able to kick out once again. This time, rolls her up again.
I'm telling you right now, for Mizunami, it's smart to her to get out of the ring, dude, because what happens is that will blow you up. That will make you tired. Constantly kicking out of cradles and small packages and schoolgirls will blow you up.
Yuka Sakazaki, drop kick through the ropes. And yeah, Taz, to your point, Yuka Sakazaki's got energy for days. Don't know if Ryo Mizunami can really match that type of of output.
You're right. Well, I mean, Mizunami's carrying a little bit more, obviously muscle mass, and she's, just thickly built than Yuka. And Yuka was the one with all the covers, so this is smart by Mizunami. Go out and utilize the count to just get your cardio back.
Yeah, Tommy, given the 10 count, got up to 7. Mizunami, I think in a match like this, Taz, a match of this level of importance, really good. Oh, to dictate the pace. And just as I said that,
yes,
Yuka Sakazaki gets back in the driver's seat.
Referee got the Sichi. That's 7, right? So we got to do the numbers in Japanese, bro. Roko 6, Sichi 7. Just want to let you know that.
Tommy actually was counting in English, but whatever, man. Big body slam there by Ryo Mizunami, stopping the momentum of Yuka.
In my time wrestling in Japan, dude, I mean, you're right that the referees would count in English, and it threw me off. I'm like, why do they not count in Japanese? But that's how it always was. It was very strange. Oh, what's not strange was that forearm shiver right there by Mizunami.
And again, the body slam followed up by the leg drop there by Mizunami. Yuka, though, weathers the storm and kicks out.
Well, we've seen Yuka. We know that she is tough. I mean, she's got a lot of resiliency for someone who's not as big as some of the other competitors and muscular as far as thickness. She's triple tough, though, for sure.
Yeah, and Yuka Sakazaki, you know, it's just before the pandemic, was really picking up a lot of momentum. But right now, I'll wait to make that point as Ryo Mizunami just muscling Yuka in the corner.
I thought she was going to suplex her from there, to be honest, but that was maybe better what she did.
Yuka now captured here in the camel clutch. Again, Yuka's neck and shoulders really being tortured here tonight.
No doubt, Excalibur. When you have that S-grip going across your face, your nose, and your teeth, it hurts like the dickens. Smart by Yuka to get to that bottom rope to break the hold.
And the stomp to the back brings Yuka up to the ropes once more. Ryo Mizunami maintaining control.
Ooh, good gosh.
Brutal.
Here's another one.
Big chops here from Ryo Mizunami. And the overhand chops. Ryo Mizunami, your application to Bread Club has been accepted. One more. She was having a little too much fun, Taz.
Yeah, no doubt. Good thing Yuka ducked, though.
Great counter there, just getting the boot up into the elbow of Mizunami.
And then there's a boot followed up by Mizunami in the gut of Yuka. And now, here we go.
Yuka, the step up work on Rana. Sends Mizunami into the red corner. And jumping knee strike. Yuka Sakazaki up to the middle, diving back elbow, drops Mizunami.
Yeah, Sakazaki's elbow definitely caught Mizunami right under the bottom of the jaw area.
Yuka could be thinking brainbuster here, but Ryo Mizunami, you can see getting a wide vertical base to prevent the lift. And Yuka charging in.
Oh, nice.
Great leg capture into a submission hold. You can see almost like a
calf, almost like a calf cutter in a version of it.
Yeah, the Yuka with the shin across the back of Ryo Mizunami's calf, like the calf slicer. Instead, you can see twisting the ankle as well.
Yeah, you got to watch out when you bang your other foot on the mat. The referee might think you're tapping out. There is a way, sometimes you can tap with your feet, not just your hands, but that's smart to get to that rope to break this hold.
Yeah, Tommy, very experienced referee. Her tenure goes all the way back to All Japan Women's Pro Wrestling in the 80s, so. But Yuka, big lariat there with Ryo Mizunami against the ropes. And Taz, I was talking about Yuka's momentum. Earlier.
That was sweet right there.
She picked up her first AEW singles victory just over a year ago, but it got power slammed right there.
Now you see Mizunami can't capitalize because she's still dealing with that lower leg issue from the submission hold by Yuka.
Yuka Sakazaki. Oh, wow. Avoids the Uranage. Went for maybe a victory roll.
She's going to get suplexed, dude. Yeah.
Oh, the wheelbarrow German suplex.
Yeah, I used to do that throw, man, a little bit to certain people. If I wasn't taller than many guys, but if I was, I would do that. You have to do that to someone shorter than you.
Oh! Powerful clothesline there. And the guillotine leg drop there. Cover.
That's it. You got it. Oh, man, that would have been it right there.
But into the head and arm triangle, Taz.
Yeah, she's got that Kata Katami right there. It's a great choke. A great choke.
And that's how she put away Maki Ito in the first round.
That's right. And our own AEW, Jake Hager, utilized that hold a lot for his finishing move. It's a great hold.
And Yuka.
Oh, nice. Roll.
Yeah, counters. And look at this. She's got a triangle. Triangle sleeper here applied.
And notice how she's grabbing her own foot right there.
Yep, putting more downward pressure on the neck. Trying to put her opponent to sleep with their own arm. Anaki, Ryo Mizunami is fading right here.
Mizunami might get choked out, dude.
Look at the eyes, Taz.
She's going, dude.
She is fading fast. Yuka Sakazaki on the verge of advancing.
Choking her out.
No. Mizunami's still in this. Can she escape?
Wow, that's impressive, man. That's hard to do.
To fight through all of that and then deadlift your opponent into a power bomb.
Yeah, that's really hard to do. To your point, the follow-up with that powerbomb version there, while your arm is trapped after you almost damn near got choked out. Mizunami, very impressive.
And you saw
Show you how
Mizunami.
important this tournament is.
Oh! She was slapping her own face to get the blood flowing back in her head. But, ooh! Lighting up Sakazaki with chops, but the Enziguri countered back with the clothesline. Ryo Mizunami just absolutely trucked her.
Yeah, Yuka Sakazaki is in a world of danger right now, man. And this is just so important. Who's going to move on to, in this tournament? This is it right here for the Japanese side.
Oh, great block there by Yuka, preventing the lariat from landing.
Ooh.
And Yuka with boxing elbows of her own. Rolling elbow strike. Aniki maybe out on her feet, gets rolled through. Bam! The Kamengiri off the mat, and now the sliding lariat into the cover. 2-0.
Almost got her right there. Ryo Mizunami able to kick out. And now Yuka, what's up now?
She could be thinking Magical Girl Splash, maybe Magical Girl 450. That's how Yuka won her first round matchup with Mei Suruga. Yuka, the Magical Girl Splash. 1, 2, no!
Yeah, it's basically just a springboard frog splash in the middle of the ropes, which is hard as hell to do with your balance, but not enough to pin Mizunami right there.
Yeah, Taz, the reason she goes off the middle of the ropes is you get a little extra spring and elevation than you do off the corner. The corner's a little tighter. You get a little more bounce off the middle.
Correct. Yes. And you are correct. Here she goes again.
Magical Girl 450, nobody home. Yuka, though, rolled through, got to her feet. Close. Oh! Great Uranage there by Ryo Mizunami.
Yeah, great job right there. Shades of, speaking of Japan, the great Hirohase. The way she popped into that high collar Uranage, into that little bit of a back arch. Great job. Reminded me a lot of Hase, the way he used to do it.
And Aniki, Ryo Mizunami firing herself up. This has been a back and forth battle, Taz.
You are not kidding, dude. Shows you how important it is to get an opportunity at the AEW Women's World Championship.
Oh! Headbutt.
Man, what a headbutt to the sternum, dude.
And Mizunami has Yuka up on the shoulders. Oh, Yuka counters, rolls through, sits back, 2, no! Mizunami kicks out. The step up, work on Rana, collects the leg, no! Again, Mizunami kicks out.
It's been excellent match, match. Look at that clothesline, what a clothesline.
Oh, Yuka rolls through! Oh!
That was awesome, the momentum. Yuka rolled through with the momentum, but not enough to get the win. Mizunami's coming in now. Here we go.
Oh, the spear! The spear. You saw how Yuka's head whiplashed, and now Mizunami, the short arm clothesline, hooks the far leg. 2. No!
Oh, wow. Wow, that was close.
Yuka Sakazaki, so tough, able to endure all of this punishment dished out by Ryo Mizunami.
Who is moving on and going to win the Japanese side? We're going to find out here.
Got that inside hook.
Uh-oh.
Yuka, driven down. 1,
That's it.
2, 3.
14分26秒勝者水上亮太
Ryo Mizunami in a hard-fought battle wins the Japanese side of the bracket in the AEW Women's World Championship Eliminator Tournament.
Could have went either way, dude. That thing could have went either way. What a battle. These two ladies just battled it out. But Ryo Mizunami able to advance and be victorious on the Japanese side. Wow.
Want to remind everybody that next Sunday, that's right, next Sunday, March 7th, AEW presents Revolution live on pay-per-view. In one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire year, Brian Cage and Ricky Starks of Team Taz will go to war with Sting and the TNT champion Darby Allin in a street fight. And for the first time ever, the Casino Tag Team Royale, with the winners earning a shot at the AEW World Tag Team Championship. And speaking of the AEW World Tag Team Championship, it will be MJF and Chris Jericho challenging the Young Bucks for the titles. A lot of bad blood in this matchup. And the big money match with Hangman Adam Page taking on Matt Hardy. The winner gets 100% of the loser's Q1 revenue. What a stipulation. We will also see Miro and Kip Sabian take on Orange Cassidy and Chuck Taylor. This one is about revenge. And 6 competitors will square off in the Face of the Revolution ladder match, with the winner getting a shot at Darby Allin and the TNT Championship. The AEW Women's World Championship will be on the line, with the champion Hikaru Shida defending against the overall winner of the AEW Women's World Championship Eliminator Tournament. And the AEW World Championship will be on the line in perhaps the most dangerous match we've ever seen, an exploding barbed wire death match between Kenny Omega and Jon Moxley for the AEW World Championship. That is AEW's Revolution next Sunday, March 7th, live on pay-per-view. Well, we now know that Aniki Ryo Mizunami will be competing this Wednesday night in the overall finals of the Women's World Championship Eliminator Tournament. However, coming up next, we have action in the semi-final round of the U.S. side of the bracket. Thunder Rosa goes one-on-one with Riho, with the winner advancing to face Nyla Rose tomorrow.
This is a semi-finals match in the Women's World Championship Eliminator Tournament, set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from the graveyards of Tijuana, Mexico, Thunder Rosa.
Taz, here we are, the remaining semi-final round match of the Women's World Championship Eliminator Tournament. Thunder Rosa with a huge opportunity here, but she is going to have her work cut out for her against Riho.
Her opponent from Shinagawa City, Japan, Riho.
Well, it's awesome to see the lovely smile of the lovely Riho right here. She's about to get after it in this all-important tournament matchup here. 12-6 record AEW. I'll tell you, I'm looking forward to this. I think this is very unique styles that are going to collide right here in front of us, man.
Yeah, it's interesting because Thunder Rosa, in the later part of 2019, was competing extensively in Japan for Tokyo Joshi Pro, but though at that time, Riho competing in Stardom, so not really an opportunity for them to cross paths, though they are both very well aware of what each other is capable of.
Showing some respect right there towards each other, both ladies.
Taz, what about that incredible return to action in the United States for Riho a couple weeks ago against Serena Deeb in the first-round matchup on Dynamite?
It was huge, and what a matchup. Deeb and Riho, it was great, and it was just great to see this young lady back here, coming back to America, competing here in AEW. It's awesome. Oh, look at that tight headlock, almost like a real chinlock headlock there.
But great instinct shown by Riho, stepping on the back of Thunder Rosa's knee, taking a side headlock of her own, taking her over the top. Thunder Rosa, though, with the leg scissors. Stalemate here in the early goings.
A little feel-out process type thing. Thunder Rosa definitely has a little bit of a size advantage.
Taz, the winner of this matchup will meet Nyla Rose in the finals of the U.S. side of the bracket. And of course, whoever wins that matchup will go on to face the overall winner of the Japanese side of the bracket. So
be interesting if it's Riho, right? The history between Nyla and Riho.
Yeah, they met for the first ever AEW Women's World Championship on October 2nd, 2019 in Washington, D.C. It was in Nyla Rose's hometown.
D.C., yeah.
Yeah, where Riho upset Nyla to become the first ever AEW Women's World Champion.
Shocked the world.
Riho coming in, leapfrog. Rosa goes over the top, arm drag. Riho, though, up to her feet, arm drag of her own.
Yeah, really deep arm drag. Oh, look at that
sweep of the leg. Yeah. Riho bridging up and out. Thunder Rosa eats the drop kick from Riho. Taz, Riho is so speedy.
Yeah, speedy, super quick for sure. And she's got a certain kind of snap in all her offensive moves, even though she's not a bigger type of female athlete, but still there's some snap there.
Oh!
And snap.
Yeah, snap suplex. Thunder Rosa maybe thinking three amigas. Kicks the legs over, looking perhaps for the trifecta.
It's tough to stay in the bridge on those snap suplexes because it's such a quick move. Oh, I thought she was going to a slingshot suplex.
Instead, hang Riho out to dry over the top rope.
Yeah, Rio's in a bad way here.
Thunder Rosa, oh, the boot to the side of the head.
That was some shot right there.
High stack here, just on the one leg though.
Good thing that Rio has a lot of flexibility right there. You tear your hamstring up, someone puts your knee into your chest like that.
Oh, that was a dirty elbow there from Thunder Rosa.
Oh, God.
A second one. Rosa really ratcheting up the intensity here.
That crown of the head, someone just driving the elbow into the crown of your head.
The boot of Thunder Rosa across the jaw of Riho. Rosa would love a chance to advance to the final round on the U.S. side of the bracket to face Nyla Rose.
Well, this is obviously a very, very important round here. Bracket, for the bracket, I should say. So, oh, here we go.
Cover here by Rosa. Riho kicking out.
That's the thing with Thunder Rosa. She'll put some heavy offense on you, and she keeps on top. She kind of stalks over her opponent. Does that a really good job of that.
Hanging neckbreaker again. Rosa hanging on to the head of oh, wow. Look at that. The left leg captured as she is cranking back on the neck. She is bending her almost in half, Taz.
Very unique submission hold here, Excalibur. Really, really unique. Very painful.
Oh!
Good gosh.
Sheer power shown there by Thunder Rosa. Again, a cover. No.
Yeah,
Riho.
that's just how Rosa is. She's mean. She just gets mean between the ropes. Just watch this again here, guys. That's unbelievable. Like an inverted snapmare.
Taz, of course, the overall winner of the Women's World Championship Eliminator Tournament will go on to Revolution to face Hikaru Shida in a world title match. And that woman could very nearly be Riho, coming in with the tiaras, taking down Thunder Rosa.
Riho trying to get some momentum here, and that was good stuff right there. We saw it.
Yeah,
here we go now.
Started with that big knee strike in the corner.
Oh, little area code shot. Nice.
As Riho goes for the pin, Rosa able to kick out. And Taz, a lot of people just on, if you look at this matchup on paper, you would think Riho is always the underdog, but Riho is, the former, look at this. No.
Former women's champion, yeah.
Yeah, the first ever champion. She has overcome.
Thank you, first ever. Loads of credibility with that.
Yeah, she has overcome the odds time and time again. So, that would almost have to make her the favorite.
Well, I would quasi agree with that. But Thunder, Rosa also has a lot of big match experience like Riho.
Thunder Rosa, of course, former. Oh, cover here.
Women's NWA champion, right?
Yeah.
So
there's championships. A lot of former champions in this tournament.
Well, that's why they're at this level, right? That's how they advance because of their history, because of the legacy they're building. These ladies. She's just really totally disrespecting her, just kicking her in the head. And
Taz, a lot more dirty strikes than usual from Thunder Rosa that we're seeing here tonight.
Yeah, Riho, I think he's getting a little pissed off right now, to be honest with you.
Just a body shot. Cover here, hooks to the far leg. Man, I'm not sure if that was just a shot to the stomach, maybe even a liver punch.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, Riho doesn't, just my opinion, doesn't seem 100% right now. She's getting dinged up a little bit here by Rosa.
What do you got?
Thunder Rosa. She's got the leg trap and full Nelson.
And the full Nelson again. Really testing the flexibility of Riho here.
Painful, very painful.
And Taz, how does Riho even get out of this?
It's tough. I mean, you gotta just.
Well, that's how.
Yeah, well, exactly. You get driven on your face.
Thunder Rosa covers here. Riho, the boot on the bottom rope. 2. Now again, Riho kicking out this time. As expected, this is a back and forth contest.
Well, high stakes, right? High stakes in this Women's World Championship tournament. Look at that, inverted front headlock. Not a dragon sleeper full, but it's almost there. Just about there, I should say. It is. She's got a clasp underneath. I didn't see that.
Yeah, Riho, though, that great bridging strength in those legs of hers, able to power up, and now collects Northern Lights suplex to no.
Yeah, nice bridge right there. Really good pop of the hips by Riho. Even though she's can get beat up out here and in a lot of pain, she's still able to pull off a nice Northern Lights.
Yeah, that was a fantastic counter there by Riho. Oh, but Thunder Rosa charging into the corner, eats a pair of boots, and Riho takes to the skies to take Thunder Rosa down. Cazadora, Riho rolls Rosa up, and the stops to the chest.
That was a lot of impact.
Riho so fluid and so quick. Her advantage is that her opponents never quite expect those strikes to come. They expect the pinfall attempt, but not the double foot stomps.
Right, no, absolutely. Now Riho going back to the top rope.
They're up to the top, diving, cross body, hooks the leg, no!
Almost over-rotated on that cover with that hook in the leg, but was able to top her opponent for a cover, to top Rosa, but not a victory, obviously.
Thinking Northern Lights suplex here. Rosa felt it. And just bullies her over into the corner.
You see Rosa now, she's lining her up for something. What she got in mind?
Oh!
Clothesline.
That clothesline, Thunder Rosa's momentum carried her to the outside, and the double knees to the chest. See Riho clutching her face.
She's hurt. Rio's hurt.
Thunder Rosa. Oh, man!
My God.
The drop kick in the corner. Riho had nowhere to go. No, again, Riho kicks out.
I mean, Riho is showing you right now why she was the first ever. Look at that impact. The first ever AEW Women's World Champion. She's showing her toughness. She's showing her resiliency. I mean, this young lady from Japan is showing a lot of heart to me.
Thunder Rosa looking for the Fire Thunder driver, but Riho thinking maybe Dragon suplex. Rosa hadn't anticipated those back elbows. Up in the Fireman's Carry. Riho hammering the midsection of Thunder Rosa. Dragon suplex.
With a snap to it.
And you can see Riho. She knows she has a chance here. But can she capitalize? Yeah, she is very dazed.
She's beat up, but she's hanging in there.
Riho, as we know, has the heart of a champion as she ascends to the top rope, but Thunder Rosa, big right uppercut there.
Great job right there by Rosa. Stop Riho in the tracks.
Thunder Rosa climbing to the top, trying to find her balance. Riho getting something of an advantage here.
Dangerous here.
Uh-oh, Thunder Rosa slipped down. Riho up to the top. Diving foot stomps with Thunder Rosa caught in the ropes.
Big opportunity right now for a victory.
Riho covers no. Rosa kicks out. Did you see that smile come across the face of Riho after she hit those double stomps?
No doubt she realized she had her opponent right where she needed to be. She thought she was going to advance, but it didn't happen.
Riho up to her feet, but Thunder Rosa, a little bit of desperation on those strikes, Taz.
Yeah, no, there is. Oh, God, look at that shot by Rosa. Both these ladies.
Riho, oh, man.
Oh, she's not done.
Powerful shot, but Thunder Rosa stops Riho in her tracks, hooks the far leg, collects, and oh!
So many near falls in this match. You can see the frustration. Rosa's gonna snap.
The intensity of Thunder Rosa shown all over her face. She knows she needs to end this one quickly, but Riho has the exact same idea.
Almost had it.
The Cazadora. Riho through the clothesline. Rolled through. Thunder Rosa. Whoa!
Tight cradle right there. Good job.
The winner of this match, advancing in the tournament, Thunder Rosa.
That cradle came out of nowhere and was done really a nice outside cradle. It was tight as hell.
No way Rio's gonna kick out of that.
Thunder Rosa with a lightning strike roll-up, picking up the victory here over Riho and advancing to the finals where she will meet Nyla Rose on the U.S. side of the bracket. She had it in tight, man.
Real tight, man. There's no way Rio was kicking out. Sometimes that just happens. What a match.
Taz, these two competitors went at it hard, and Thunder Rosa ultimately, with her hand raised, advancing to the finals. It will be Thunder Rosa and Nyla Rose in the U.S. bracket final. The winner will go on to Dynamite this Wednesday to face Ryo Mizunami. But tomorrow, 7, 6 Central on AEW's YouTube channel, Thunder Rosa, Nyla Rose, U.S. bracket finals.